I'm Chelsea Zaccato.
And I'm Natalie Heacock.
And this is Lumber Slingers.
Each podcast, we will be bringing you relevant and useful industry information, including interviews with top lumber professionals and discussion of current events in the industry.
Whether it be lumber grading, industry and market trends, or who's who in lumber, we hope to extend your current tally on industry knowledge.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Trent's been really into Blackpink, so I just feel like we should give them a shout out. And we would play a song, Trent, but we would get kicked off YouTube, so we can't play a song.
Yeah.
Well, I will.
Royalties
You're in
and
luck,
such.
'cause I'm going to sing it a cappella. No, that's not going to happen.
With your
But
MP.
MP3s, they're MP3s, okay? Which, to be fair, I did find MP3s of all of their music that I could and put it on my phone. So, boom, take
Of
that.
course you did.
In their live concerts and Lisa and Jenny's solo albums, as well as Jisoo's. I haven't gotten Rosé's solo album left. I should stop talking.
Just so you know, after our last podcast, Nick and I were driving somewhere. We were listening. He likes to listen to the intros. And
Hi, Nick.
hey, Nick. And he literally stopped the podcast and put on Lizard, Gizzard, and the Wizard, or whatever it's called.
Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Yes.
He's like, we got to listen to this. And I was like, oh, this is like way harder than I was expecting it to be. It's
You
like
probably listen to something.
rage music, Trent. What are you raging over there?
Not all of it. Some of it is. If you listen to Fishing for Fishies, it's like a bluegrassy one, and their Silver Chord one
course
is
they have a
a
song called
EDM one,
for-
because they do, like this summer when I go see them, they're doing 2 normal shows, and the last show is a rave show, which is all electronic music they're playing. So,
It
yeah,
Feels like a 5-year-old
Yes.
came up with the band name and the songs.
Yeah.
Fishy Fish,
Yeah.
what'd you
Well,
call it?
Which one? Fishing for Fishes?
Fishing for
Yeah.
Fishes.
Yes. Well, I mean, they make fun of it there because, like, they were at this live show one time. They're like, our band name is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard for some reason. This is so random. Yes, you should check out some of their other, like, all their albums are different. Like, they all sound very different. Like, their newer one is with an orchestra completely. And that's
Wow.
Fandom. So, I mean, they have all different types of music, but their go-to on most services that play music is usually the harder stuff from, like, the like probably like Dragon or something like that, or March for the Rich or something like that. Those are like they have like, that's like a death metal and like a prog metal type ones.
Is this like similar genre to Fish?
No, not at all. But I mean, they get grouped in at times with similar fans, but yeah, much different music, much different. Because Fish is more laid back and like they're like Grateful Dead. Shout out to R.I.P. Bob Weir. So it's very, very different, but their fans cross over a lot because the lead singer of Fish, Trey, likes them, so that brought people kind of together on both sides.
I'm sorry,
Isn't it funny? All the things about, when you have a band or all these little nuances. It's always so interesting.
I was going to
go
say
deep.
that Chelsea and I are just like typical pop girlies. We're just like
Yeah.
your standard
should-
mainstream like
Like
pop.
pick up a People magazine. That's us.
Yeah.
Then go to
I'm not proud
Blackpink.
of
That
it,
is
but
right
that's
in
what
your
I like.
realm. Blackpink is where it's at. Then you will love them because that is good
Yeah.
pop music, super fun. Their solo stuff is super fun. Lisa and Jenny's, like I said, solo stuff is my favorite. They're pretty fun. Like Mantra by Jenny and Like Jenny are great songs. The music videos are awesome because it's like when I was growing up, they have music videos for like all their songs, which makes me happy because you don't see music videos as much anymore. So seeing them with all these
I know.
crazy coordinated dance moves,
Did
it's
you guys
awesome.
know MTV stopped? They
Yeah.
quit this year. They're done. So they're like, really, music videos are dead?
Not
That's
with
so
Blackpink.
sad.
They brought them back. Their newest one, Jump, is a very fun music video.
Oh, good.
Watch it, everyone, as a viewer. And then you can get their views to over multiple billion. Like they
My
actually
God.
saw online that they set the Guinness Book of World Records for most YouTube subscribers and most YouTube video streams by a band. Like in the
Blackpink.
multiple billions, like 43 billion views, or maybe it was followers. And no, I think it was 43. Oh God, it was 90 million subscribers and like 43 billion views across all their videos for the group. I think,
What?
like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at right now 99.7 million subscribers. Holy cow.
Yeah.
I thought Miss Rachel had a lot for her like 1.6 billion views on
Well,
her
if
like
you
first
watch the
episode.
Like you want to make me realize how big of a nerd I am because I've been trying to learn about them for Quinny. Is that I actually watched that podcast that I'm sure you've heard of, Call Her Daddy. Isn't that what it is? I think it's called.
Oh yeah,
The
Alex
one
Cooper.
girl was on it, and I watched it, and the girl's kind of annoying who does it. No offense if you guys like it. I find her kind of annoying, but it was a very fun interview, and so I learned a lot about
Was it?
Rosie. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very good.
And she gives a shout out to Taylor Swift.
Oh, really?
That's why.
Yes.
That's the only reason I know who she is, because
She met her at a party.
yeah,
and
she
gave
met her at a
advice.
party.
Oh.
See, I know way too much. Way too much.
Oh God. Well, should
So
we talk about some lumber
yeah,
news?
we missed last week, so we have a lot of news this week, and I don't know if we should talk about the new nominee for Fed chair.
Oh
Tell
yeah,
us
that
all
just
about
came
it.
out this morning, right?
That just came out
Yeah.
this morning. That's hot off the press.
Hot
You
off
want
the
to
press.
talk
What
about that? Because
happened?
you're very in the know of all of those type things.
Kevin
Yeah.
Warsh is his name. Kevin Warsh.
Worse.
And no, I was looking him up this morning, trying to just see his story, anything good on him. He doesn't like, his resume is not that good. He worked at Harvard, Stanford, Morgan Stanley, you know,
Who
just
hasn't?
some of the small players.
Yeah. Slumming it up, bud. Jeez.
Embarrassing.
I know, right? Try harder. Wow.
Yeah, try harder. But he was the former governor of the Federal Reserve during 2008 financial crisis. So he does have some pretty good
seen some stuff.
experience from that. I think overall he is very different than Jay Powell. And what I was reading this morning, they were saying that because it has to get approved, it has to get approved by the Senate. And some people are saying that they're not going to approve anything until the investigation into Jerome Powell is dropped or resolved.
I can see
So
that, yeah. It's going to be fun and interesting. So just a normal day in U.S. politics.
yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But, you know, that was the whole, like, he built a new building and went like $1 billion over or something. And so they're
Yes.
investigating the overage, which, I mean, I get, okay, we just built a sawmill. I understand. Change orders. Okay, I get it. But like $1 billion?
Longer lengths.
Yeah.
I mean, in there. You know, I mean, our government loses money all the time. There's like, I don't know where that billion went. And you're like, wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, you know, I mean,
What's
it
that
happens.
statistic, Trent? It's like the Pentagon hasn't passed an audit in like 8 years.
Oh, I think it's even longer than that, actually. And it's like not even like close. It's like, not even
That's okay.
close.
You know what? You guys don't worry about it. You just keep on keeping on, and we'll get it next year.
The perpetual joke is because they changed the laws, you know, recently about stuff. It's like if I like Venmo you like $700 and don't put that on my taxes, they're like, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Come on, bud. Like, let's be reasonable here. You're going to jail. That's not cool. Meanwhile, they're like 10 billion. I mean, who pays attention to that kind of
Yeah.
chump change?
Lead by example, not important.
Who do you do that? No.
Oh, this
Yeah.
government, I tell you what. I don't know why Elon didn't go into the Pentagon and get that figured out. Maybe he did. We just don't know about
I mean,
it.
they were trying to. It seemed like from what I saw, and just from what I understood, it's like he found a lot of stuff, but they were just kind of like, meh, like there was no action on it, you know. So I mean, who knows what that means? I don't know, but you know, yeah, I think they did find a lot of stuff across the board, big and small stuff, but then it just kind of pittered out when it came to do anything about it, because you know, it's like you can find the, you know, the stuff, but enacting change with that is a whole different story.
That's true.
So I'm not sure how
Yeah.
much they call the Pentagon, though. To be fair.
It's
So.
just annoying as someone who regularly goes through audits and spends a shit ton of time getting ready for an audit, performing an audit, fixing an audit. I mean, you know, it takes up so much of our time. And because I came from public accounting, I'm a psychopath about like, if I get any sort of audit adjustment, like I feel like I failed, which I haven't had one. Shout out to my accounting team, but I'm crazy about it.
I thought you were gonna say shout out to me.
Oh, that too. No, I'm just kidding. But it just, I'm like, why do we, I mean, obviously because I want to make sure that we're doing everything correct. But it's like, we're going to hold all these people to these standards and not our government and just be like, nothing we can do about it.
Yep. It's like rules for you and not for me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's what I know about the Fed chair nomination, and we'll see. We'll see. It does say, I should mention that it says that historically he has been viewed as hawkish on inflation.
What does that mean?
Hawkish. It's like a bull market and a bear market. Why do they have to use why can't they just say like aggressive or not?
I say
You know?
hawkish or geek.
Yeah, what's the opposite of hawk?
Something on the ground, I think.
Chipmunkish? Squirrelish?
This is a hawk market.
Yeah.
This is a chipmunk market.
Anyways, that hawkish can be interpreted as keeping interest rates higher for longer periods of time. I don't know how
Bye
you
now,
would
bye now, everybody, bye now.
I don't know how you would gather that from hawkish.
No.
So,
It's pretty obvious. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't got nothing to put onto that one. I don't know either. Yeah.
inflation is
kind of like-
taken very seriously under a hawkish stance.
Okay. All right.
don't
Fine
play.
then.
Yeah. We don't play.
All right, on to lumber.
There's been a little flurry of mergers and acquisitions recently. So I kind
Yes.
of bust through a couple of the more recent ones. And I mean, there was 2 or 3 that came on the past 2 or 3 days basically. One of the bigger ones that people, found out about, I think it was like 2 days ago, was Britain Lumber acquired Denison Cannon in the New England region. Yes, that came out on about 4, actually, I think it was earlier this week. Now I'm thinking about like Tuesday, I think, or something like that.
Well, that's exciting.
It is an agreement. It has not closed yet. It's supposed to close in February, but I mean, they kind of put that out there just to make sure everyone realizes that it hasn't officially closed yet until February.
If you
right.
have ever met the Moses brothers, they are a hoot and they are fun, very fun guys to hang out with, good guys, and I'm happy for them. So congratulations to them and their
And they're
Another
out of
one-
New York, Britain. So then they're maybe that's just expanding into, because Massachusetts, I
They're
think,
in-
is where Denison Cannon is.
Yep, they're in Massachusetts. Yep.
Expanding their footprint. Cool.
Huge. Another one that came out later yesterday was RP Lumber. They're kind of a more close one to me in the Midwest. They have an agreement to acquire Bender Lumber. It's supposed to close on February 13th. In Bender, I'm blanking on the exact number, but I want to say they have like 8 locations. Yeah, 8 locations. In Indiana, and RP had just bought another company, Dyer Lumber, I believe is what the name was, in the end of last year, like in the fall. So they're kind of hitting the Indiana market pretty hard now.
Is RP Lumber
right.
distribution?
No, they're a retail
Retail.
chain around here. Yep, in the Midwest. They start off. Their headquarters is in I think it's Bensonville, if I remember correctly, Illinois. But yeah, they're local.
And
to
so
me,
Bender is also retail.
yes. Yep.
So Bender has 8 locations, and RP Lumber will have physical presence in 99 locations.
Wow.
Wow.
They've got
Throughout
and that's
Illinois,
all-
Indiana, Iowa,
not all,
Missouri,
but
South
I mean,
Dakota, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
yeah, they've been growing over the past like 5-8 years. They've been gobbling up a lot of the people within this kind of Midwestern area. Another one that came out later yesterday was Whitecap's on the move again. They announced an agreement to acquire Colony Hardware. They're headquartered in Orange, Connecticut. And they operate locations throughout the central and eastern U.S., and they have over 1,100 team members. So they're pretty decent sized. They
Okay.
didn't give a date of closure. They said soon. I mean,
Soon.
them it's usually within a month, or so, I'd say, give or take, at least in my experience, and kind of chatting with them over the years. Yes, congratulations to them as well. And real quick, on the same concept of, congratulations, there's a couple of personnel appointments too. LBM Advantage appointed Steve Stone as member sales manager to kind of help support their Western U.S. growth, they said. So congratulations to Steve. I'm not sure if, either of you are know Steve offhand.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
And then
But he's got a
Hancock-
really happy picture.
I know, right? I
Hi,
love the
Steve.
picture.
Yeah.
I
it's a
love it
good
when
pic.
they include, I get really disappointed when they have personal appointments and they don't include people across the
Yeah,
board,
rude.
and it makes me
No,
really
no,
sad.
this-
I'm like, I want to see them because I think it's fun. And I mean, I love when they have like pictures like that, or even like the next announcement with Hancock Lumber. They welcomed Rebecca McCrone as their new GM of one of their, what is it? Now I'm going to butcher this.
I have no idea what that word is.
Damariscotta.
Damariscotta?
Yeah, I've tried so many times to get that right and I cannot, but congratulations to Rebecca. And I love the picture, like with the
Mhm.
Hancock vest on. It's super cool. Like it just, kind
Yeah,
of,
just chilling here on this, leaning up on this counter right
Yeah.
here.
I actually
Yeah.
happen to have one of those vests. I didn't get the silver one. I have a black one, and I love it. I wear it running all the time.
You should take a
Yeah.
picture like this, Nat.
But when I say running all the time, I mean like probably once every other week.
it's more than I run, which is once every never. So there you go.
Same.
Goodness. Then real quick, just to kind of do some rapid fire stuff, and we can dive more into this next week because there's going to be more that come out, but there's been some results that have been coming out. Weyerhaeuser announced theirs late yesterday. For the full year, they reported net earnings of $324 million with net sales of 6.9, which compares to last year's of 396 and 7.1 billion for the full year. So there's a lot to kind of digest there. So I kind of want to be able to maybe dive a little bit deeper next week into that one. And we have a little bit more, time to kind of go through that and also to see some other people that have come out because we're starting to see a lot more and just kind of, focus on some of those because it's going to be interesting to see how that, some of these, having results across everyone, you're going to see maybe some changes in the market. Like even recently in the past few days, I've seen some dips with a lot of companies. So, I think a lot has to do with that. So I just wanted to highlight that a little bit now just so, kind of keep people informed on that. And then going back to kind of some of the normal stuff, Freddie Mac, they announced the 30-year fixed year. Oh, sorry. I
Ooh, mixed rate. I want that kind. What's that?
Fixed rate.
I know.
Fixed rate.
Does that average it down?
6.1. So pretty much still
So
on target.
close.
Last week, 6.09. We need to get below that 6 mark just to make me feel good.
I'm going to buy a house when that happens. I'm just kidding. I'm
know,
not. We've just been talking
mortgage
about it so much.
Yeah.
Seriously, it just needs to happen. Mortgage applications, because there hasn't been any more, a lot of recent change. They have not been going up as much as I thought they would. So they actually decreased by 8.5%. But that's also for the week ending on the 23rd. And that also has an adjustment though for Martin Luther King Day. So, that can throw things off a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see what next week's is. And
and also we should mention that the Fed held rate study this week. They met on Wednesday and that was that.
Yep. Yes.
How
And
hawkish of them.
We need like a mic drop. Like, da-da-da-da.
well, for lumber pricing, Madison's for the week ending of January 23rd, it was at $496, which is up 2% or $8 from the previous week when it was $488. Compared to a month ago, it is up 14% or $62.
Okay.
Dang, Trent. Dropping the news like it's hot.
Boom, boom. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it
Drop it
like it's hot. Well, I need to go back and listen to more Blackpink, so I'm really excited to do that right now. So.
Hey, Trent,
we all do.
I have one thing to tell you that's completely not important to this podcast. I'm going to be in Scottsdale next week. And apparently on Friday night, there's a concert with Nelly and Ja Rule.
Ooh, that'll be fun, dude. Nelly. Oh, yeah.
And I'm supposed to fly home Friday night. So I'm like, oh, do I stay one more day and go to the concert?
I think you know my answer. Yes.
I know. I thought you did. I thought you were deciding on that.
I know
You
we
didn't
haven't
decide.
we haven't changed anything. Nothing yet.
Well, I will never pass up a concert. I bought tickets to 2 more concerts yesterday, and I'm eagerly awaiting the rumored announcement of Blackpink's encore tour, which is going to be coming to Soldier Field over the summer, rumored. And I will be definitely attending that concert with my daughter and wife.
Okay,
So,
well, would you please just keep us updated on Blackpink's rumored tour?
of course I will. And just so you know, our fans such as myself are called Blinks. So I'd prefer if you'd call me a Blink.
Blink?
Yes.
Blackpink's blinks. Got
Okay.
it.
Lumber Slingers. Lingers.
Slinks.
Slinks. We'll come up with on that
boy.
note, here's your news. See you next
Thanks
week.
for slinging with us. Bye.